And the problem is that the accountability doesn't happen when it's small. And because it doesn't happen when it's small, it gets big.
You want to get arrested too?
No, I just want you.
Back up and let me do it.
I want you to show me proof.
It's all, yeah.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
It's illegal, yeah. So now you believe in microaggressions? Yeah, of course. Of course microaggressions are real. I mean, it's a meme most of the time, and most of the time microaggressions are, they're like a hallucination. But like, yeah, the idea of a microaggression is completely reasonable.
Make way
It's totally
for the king of
realistic.
teams.
Yeah, absolutely. If you understand the psychology of what they meant by whenever they were saying microaggression, it totally made sense. Every unpunished infraction is a precedent. Yep, there it is.
Why are you threatening her like that, man?
No, you don't.
Hey, don't push her.
No, you don't.
Hey.
Ain't looking for a fight, but ain't backing down from one neither.
30 seconds before you attack.
Let's
Get
go.
ready.
Another
It's
phone.
always an honor to watch you work, Susan.
¿Qué está haciendo? ¡Ey! ¿Por qué está haciendo eso? ¡Eso es violencia! I need proof that he's twice has taken him.
Jesus.
¿Qué está haciendo?
Does she have a sandal? I don't know. Arrest her? Yeah, they should have
The battle
arrested the
starts
person
in
doing
5,
this.
4,
Really?
3,
I mean, she's
2,
obviously interfering
1.
with the police behavior. Like, the police are trying to do something. She's getting in their way, touching them, and doing this. But you can't have a world where this works. You can't have, like, this can't happen.
I need assistance.
Some assistance, please.
Very nice. Yeah, he was. And, yeah, LARPing, I don't know why. I'm not sure exactly why. Well, it's because people, again, that's the reason why this keeps happening. It is. And, why is he asking if the thing's Ice Agent in Spanish? I don't know. Maybe they speak Spanish. I have no idea. Super nice agent? Yeah, a lot of these guys are pretty reasonable and everything's fine. But, you know, oh, here we go. Isn't it kind of weird that she keeps yelling, I need proof, instead of saying, I have proof, he's
Chaos
here to
surrounds. I will gladly show it.
I got these guys fucking with my fucking shit. Oh, okay.
I am wounded.
No worries. I've got your back. My work here is not done.
This guy's sucking for us, you motherfucker.
A little help, please.
I'm not going anywhere.
This is a Second Amendment situation.
Blind the exploding plasma.
Feeling stronger already.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I once decimated an entire species through an act of magic.
Never fall!
Oh my god!
Those guys are about to shoot at. I'll patch you up.
What a bunch of bullies, man! Jesus, respect the 1v1. No, apparently not. And I don't know if that hunting down anyone that has ice, I'm not really sure if that's really what happened, but he's down for opening the car door.
That's better.
Yeah, reports of police master were protecting the no-go zone. And it's just nuts.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
For getting jumped. I mean, yeah, it's probably not a surprise, and I think you could easily expect
It's spider time!
I think they kind of have to do that. I think people that take a smaller ball. Man. They have a ball, I guess.
By the eye of Agamotto!
There's no police here, you hear that? I wonder why. It's a mystery.
Stronger already.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Let's see what happens. I haven't imagine watching that video that he's recording while he's moving his arm around? Like, I get motion sickness. Holy shit. What are you doing? Why does Icy rubber bullets?
Only 60 seconds left. Spotted bad guys. There they are. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
True. So true.
Fighters, no match.
You see them lining him up. I feel like I There's always a whistle.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Anyone willing to help?
Do you think they're arresting more citizens than catching illegal aliens at this point? I hope. I would. Yeah, I feel like there's probably more citizens who cause problems than illegal aliens. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Look at them all.
Chaos always prevails.
Retard in the street, need to go home? Yeah, exactly.
You're halfway there.
I mean, if you have a bunch of people screaming and whistling at you constantly while you're trying to do something that's like a high-stress, potentially life situation, life or death situation,
Mind the
like,
exploding
yeah, you probably
plasma.
act in a bad way sometimes. Like, it's just, it's kind of common sense. Obviously, that would happen.
Spirit never falls!
By the eye of Agamotto!
Say that. No, they're not. And how come federal police doesn't arrest people obstructing and setting them as an example? Because they're pussies.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
If they start rounding these people up and arresting them and dragging them out of their cars, and they did that for a week, all this stuff would stop. It would immediately stop. But the reason why it doesn't stop is because they just keep letting it happen. Watching kids in daycare, you trying to post about this? I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, it'd be over in a week if they started arresting people that were doing it.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the
Do you think
momentum.
that I meant? Do you think that I think recording is obstructing? Do you think that? Do you think that I think that?
You're not going anywhere.
Let's see what the answer is.
I am not big enough.
Define how they are obstructing. Why? I mean, you really don't care.
Stand in your way.
You don't care how they're obstructing. Oversimplified what I said. You're not asking this.
Boom! No skill shot!
You're not going anywhere.
These robotic spiders.
Mind the exploding plasma.
Body cam for so long. It's so elegance law enforcement. I know, man. He's just disrupting his stream. Yes. Every version of leftist discourse is pretending to not understand. I think that in a lot of the arguments that these people make, there is an intentional type of dishonesty or misunderstanding. I do think that's true. I think it's overwhelming.
Spirit never falls!
Tim Washington, this is a
By the eye of Agamotto!
inmates take over the asylum. Look at this.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Wow.
Now, Steve.
Remember what I said before? They don't hate the government, they want to be the government. Just what I said. What a surprise. Could have never guessed this one, huh? The police are not doing anything? I know. They're not doing a fucking thing. And this, by the way, this is in Austin, Texas. This is what happens in Austin, Texas. Beautiful. Jesus. Jesus, just so beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what y'all doing. See, that's it. And keep in mind, who's doing this? The police are doing this. This is not the National Guard. This isn't ICE. It's not Border Patrol. It's the actual Austin police that are out there doing this. Yep. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit of my animus towards Austin back. Yeah, bro, we just round them up. That's it. It doesn't happen. Notice the guy on the ground. And also, yeah, that's a good point. Watch this guy.
You'll need a top-notch team to win
See,
this
he's
one.
got his hands out. And he puts his hands right behind. Wow. That's how you don't resist arrest. Isn't that crazy? You see how easy that is? Wow.
I will bring peace to this universe.
And you know why
no
he's
matter
doing
the cost.
that? It's because if the cops had done something bad to him, again, this is Texas. Not a fucking thing would have happened. I'll tell you that. Yeah, the Austin Police Department, there are some, they do not play around with people. They don't. And yeah, you see them scatter, exactly.
Where there is
like,
evil in this
happen.
universe, I will be there.
30
If you want to
seconds
see a
before you
bigger
attack.
part of
Get
this whole
ready.
situation, pulling up. No, I don't want to do that. And no fucking around in Texas.
Sorry
He's still
about that
alive.
whole
I know
thing
that.
back in
Yes.
Central Park.
Not resisting
We couldn't
arrest
believe it
is
the first time.
a really, it's like a cheat code for not having a situation escalate. It really is.
But those lousy vampires got exactly what they deserved in the end.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is my destiny to lead you to victory. Do not stand in my way.
healing out. By the way, I think that you should believe them when they say that. These people absolutely, their goal is to find out who the people are that are doing this and then put those people in jail. Like, that is 100% what their goal is. So when you hear them say, like, we're going to put you in jail, we're going to do all this stuff to you, you should believe that they're going to do that.
What are you
And that's
aiming
why it's
at?
important to take every measure possible to make sure that they're not able to do that. And I think really this is a big issue that I think a lot of people that are, you know, I think actual like Americans don't understand is that Americans I think have been defeated in a lot of cases by the amount of like privilege and the amount of security that we have. And I think because of that, Americans don't really perceive threats as being genuine. Like, there's never been a war on American soil besides obviously the Civil War and everybody's dead that was involved with that. And so there's no real reason why we can't imagine this is actually
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
like it's like the Batman saying victory is defeated. And I think this is really so a lot of people realize that, you know, if you give the wrong people the reins to power, then those people will exercise it against you with no reservation. And in some ways, it's important for you to do the same thing to them as self-defense preemptively. And I think it's really
Hot and beautiful, baby!
and my best advice is to
Armed and dangerous!
America's safe? Yeah, America's incredibly safe. It's an incredibly safe country. Like, you made me do this. Like, you have PvP servers in America. Like, you have PvP servers like LA, Detroit, you know, like 3 or 4 other ones. Chicago, Houston is another one. Is that, like, yeah, you do have PvP servers, but when you take the PvP servers off the list, and you look at the way that an average American's living, yeah, I would say the country is very safe. Absolutely.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Don't mess with the amazing...
We are in this together.
Dumbass? Yeah.
Some assistance, please.
The Cosmo
Cosmo's heels.
Beautiful, baby!
Gambit never falls!
How like people like this is why I don't trust statistics.
Healing power.
Is that so? Like here's another great example, right? So I'm going to give you two examples of how statistics can be misleading, and these are just two more. I always
Born again! What are you aiming at?
the amount of
Cosmo's heels. My strength is enormous. You are safe now. Stronger together. The Cosmo's heels.
Let me see if I can pull this up. And if I can find it right here. This is it. Yeah. So look at this right here. Like if you look at this graph, if you take out the top 10 companies that are inside the S&P, the stock right here seems like it's actually very stagnant. But because these different companies are so popular and they're making so much money, it's graph way higher than what so like this is a good example, right, of how you can have like extreme outliers, and these extreme outliers change the global perception. And I think that, like for example, if you look at I don't know, like 5 cozy cities in Rhode Island, right, or you know a cozy area in Kansas, and you average that together with Chicago, and you average that together with Miami, you average it together with Los Angeles, you're going to have America as a whole looks a lot finer.
Armed and dangerous! Again!
America's a lot safer. And I think that's again what I always say about statistics and data like this is that it's very, very, very misleading. It's average versus median. Yes, exactly. I'm talking about the median.
Destiny awaits.
But why remove them? Because it's not a representative sample in a realistic sense. So for example, whenever you have a huge area and like there's one small area that's like really, really bad, yes, obviously you can look at that. But if you remove those really, really bad areas, then yeah, I mean I think it's probably about the same as everywhere else. And also it's because America isn't universally governed the same way. So for example, in smaller countries they have roughly the same type of enforcement, but America, because it's so big,
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
what are you looking at? Than like let's say Germany is running. Like obviously. So that's really another big difference. But for example, yeah,
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
There's
like
still
each
so
state
much
has
to
different
do.
laws.
The Cosmos heals you.
Put some pep in my step.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Shotty says, for example,
Do what thing?
talk about that. That's what I say the same thing all the time. I'll take this is fact. It's a fact. Guys, by the way, just look this up. You can look all this up yourself. You get like all this stuff, like the way I just showed you.
I have found
You can
your
look it
lost
all up
soul.
yourself and find out this is quantum math.
Gambit never falls!
Wonderful.
Armed and dangerous!
Statistics, America, versus other countries on the point. For now, yep.
The Cosmos heals you.
So yeah, I don't think this is what about that. Like live these VP servers? No, bro, like no.
We are in this together.
Born again!
Quantum magic. I haven't seen that at all. There's just... Yeah, I don't see this being a problem at all.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean this is fine. Like there's just people that are mad, but who cares?
I'm opening a portal.
Burn it out.
A shortcut
Oh
through
man.
space.
Yeah, I don't think this is that big of a deal.
I purge the dark.
No. Like if that's the case, I'll probably watch it at some point. And the award for winning a PVRL server, yeah, you probably get the award is getting a felony anyway. And yeah, I don't think this is really a problem. But yeah, it seems very obvious that, of course, Border Patrol is still going to go out there and do raids.
I am no
All of
golden
this
god.
stuff is
I
completely
am simply a man
self-inflicted
who
by the
wishes to
Minneapolis
use his
government
power
and the
for
Minnesota
good.
government. They are causing this to happen. If they would have just worked
At your service.
referred these people over to, the federal police, none of this would have ever happened. This is a complete unformed error. They're trying to, and this is What are you aiming at? Is they're trying to allow, by not doing anything, they're trying to allow chaos to happen and then
feel
use
better
the
already.
chaos as a justification for why the decision's been. But the problem is that they're the ones that are essentially causing the chaos. Like, because here's very simple logic. I'll probably say it's a
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
they're doing these ice round games. Everywhere they're doing this. They're doing these in Miami. They're doing them in Austin. They're doing them in Dallas. They're doing them in LA. They're doing them
We're in this
you know,
together.
I don't know, Wichita. Like, they're doing them everywhere. So
Probably the only way I'm getting into
all
it.
of these problems are isolated to a handful of areas. Well, it's very simple. It's because those areas are the problem. Ice is the common denominator. And in most of the cases, there are no issues. So if ice were the problem, then they would be the problem everywhere. But they're not. So very obviously, ice is not the causal factor. This is basic logic. It is. It's total basic logic.